All right, let's talk about how I humanize my prompts. And this is the exact method I use and the exact prompts I use on my real live deployed agents, just slightly tweaked, and I'll show you how you do that right now. But I want to say something before we jump in. When you're thinking about AI voice agents, you need to remember something. Your AI voice agents don't actually understand language. Natural language processing is what they use, not natural language understanding. There's a difference. It's actually better to think about voice AI like a bunch of chatbots rather than true voice AI where it understands your emotion, your tone, your breathing, your laughter. It doesn't understand any of that. It's just transcribing language. And the sooner you understand that, the better you'll be able to build humanity into the prompt. So I'm going to teach you a few tips and tricks today on how we build humanity into a prompt. And it's actually pretty exciting because it forces you to think a little bit about the idiosyncrasies we have as humans, especially when we talk. So as you can see from the last video, this is the same flower shop video, or same flower shop prompt, that I was using before. Except I've added two things, and then I'll show you the two settings I use to make the agent sound a lot more human. So in every single one of our deployed agents, unless the client doesn't want this, we add in these two phrases. And you typically preface them by saying, use this to humanize the agent. Okay. So first thing is this, contractions are key. By default, AI voice agents will go, you are, or that is, or I can't, or I cannot, sorry. Instead, what you have to do is train the agent, especially if the knowledge base contradicts this, to go, anytime you see those letters or words, you say it's or your, or that's, right? Or sometimes even wanna instead of want to, wanna. That's how we talk. That's very important. And then number two is I add this include a in every other sentence and talk like a blank. So depending on what you're building this for, you want to insert this and you can steal this for yourself. In this case, I would say talk like a college girl who works for a flower shop, but that could be talk like a trucker, talk like a plumber, whatever it is, it's going to shape the way that it communicates. The reason I put in every other sentence is because if you put use frequently, it will use it in every sentence, which makes it really sound weird. So you want to make it sound every other sentence is the perfect balance that we've struck. Now, I also included filler words like so, and let me see, so, and gotcha, and you know. Those kind of phrases it will throw in there and make it sound a lot more human. That's up to your discretion. And obviously, whichever language you're using, if you're using German or something, you're going to have your own filler words to play with. Now, and I'm going to demo in a second, but you can see there's also a few things you can do like back channeling in retail. If you go down to this setting, you want to add back channeling, okay? Whatever agent you're using, use back channeling. It makes it sound a lot more realistic. Back channeling, what is it? Well, when you're talking to someone and they're going, or yeah, okay, while you're talking, that's back channeling. And we naturally expect it when we're talking to people over the phone. So the ones I use are okay, You can add other ones like yeah, but those are my favorite. And maybe if it's a woman or a man, you might want to modulate that a little bit. So here's what the agent sounds like though. Here we go.
Flower shop, this is Petal. How can I help you today?
Hey, this is Mark. How's your day going?
Oh, hey Mark. Thanks for asking. My day's blooming beautifully, How about yours?
Okay,
what can I help you with today?
Hey, so I want to buy some flowers for my wife, and I'm just wondering if you could help me figure out what I should get her.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Mark. Let me see. So we've got a ton of gorgeous options that could totally make her day. Do you know if she has a favorite flower or color? Or maybe like a vibe you're going for, romantic, cheerful, elegant. I can totally help narrow it down for you.
I really don't know. Sorry.
Gotcha, no worries at all. So if you're not sure, I'd say you can't go wrong with something classic like roses. They're super romantic. We've got arrangements like the classic dozen roses shown at $85.
Okay, that's way too expensive. I can't afford that. Sorry. You know what? Forget Valentine's Day.
Oh, Mark. I totally get it. No need to apologize. Flowers don't have to break the bank to be meaningful,
So you can see how it's throwing in those words. And what's cool is I don't have to go through every single FAQ and what it says to say use or use specifically here. It will just inject that naturally and does a pretty good job at doing it every other sentence as instructed. So hopefully that helps you. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you're doing any demos, make sure to add these two prompts. They really tend to make people freak out when you present it. All right. Thank you.